I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
They just can't get anywhere with their relationship. In no time.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I accidentally put Odin in the title screen. I meant to put Titan.
After
Oops.
all, we're in this together.
All right.
I like the delivery of that
line.
line.
Before leaving, we need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
First he wrecked our home, now he's wrecking yours. But he's not going to get away with it this time.
Back to Rosalith then. Whatever has become of her.
So last night, just like, I was thinking about the game and looking through all the lore in my notes and stuff like that. Now I've been cooking up a little video essay. We'll see what comes out of it, but I'm liking what this game is saying so far.
Must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. but not before I know exactly what's going
I'm
on.
gonna try to do some actual research with this one too. I usually do research, but I want to do like some deep research with like some academic sources and shit.
Reports have been rolling in from all over the place.
That'll be
No
fun.
two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave?
Not this time.
Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rosfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his
Dude is
considerable
just-
advantage.
He literally
Why,
is
he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one
has
of the
every
pillars of
power
his
possible.
republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out. You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
this time.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
There's only one fitting punishment. It's over.
Yo.
I yield! I yield!
Brutal.
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You won't escape.
Ooh, the game lagging.
Cut them down! With me, then! For the Emperor! Out of our way! Over here! Farewell! All yours, Colonel! Over here!
Oh, you can't do that? This area of the game is, I don't know if it's like on my end or what, but it's kind of lagging. Or at least stutter.
It's the outfit of this city, or die.
My alarm.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
He's here. Remember, take him alive. Over here. Set her loose.
They have a curl.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes. It's down.
Let's make this count.
Nice. $3,000? I gotta level something up.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid.
This dude was sliming me just like Thanos too.
Rosalith, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment. Now, on to the festivities.
Who's Torgo gonna call? We still have our old boy too. Forgot his name. Yeah,
That's
Gav.
just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste. Gav! Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming. I have to get to the courtyard.
Wait, he went this way? Is this an oversight or what? Oh, did he go up here? That's probably what happened. Yeah, he probably went up here in that hole in the wall. He's going kind of fast to just be taking like 4 steps over here. Yeah, Gav put in some work.
Don't you let her die.
He's talking to himself. I think he's talking to himself. That's unfortunate.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
When did he get that? Oh, nice.
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosalith.
Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle, thank you.
He said, let's go!
Care to explain what the fuck your job just did?
Later, everyone. With me. Better lose you two.
Too slow. Nice try.
Can you still fight? Get him! Over here! It's over!
Oh.
You're finished! Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought Buddy was always kicking in threes.
That's a lot of ability points.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. and they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Of course.
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Now, let's look at Torgal. He's got to have something nice. Yeah, bro. What is this? A power of friendship buff. Right, let's see. I think I might get this. Could get another limit break, or I could get that. Why not both?
Don't worry about us. Go.
Kupka took our home, Clive. Don't let him take yours.
Oof.
I promise you, Sid. You'll die by my hand. Kupka.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
Damn.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
did.
Then I am fortunate indeed.
This dude is.
I had thought
Man,
the most I could
this is a good
wish for
character. His
was to
performance
take
is
the
great.
life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge.
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are.
But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust. Hear me, Rosalith! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed?
That's right.
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
This time, you learn what becomes of those who dare to cross me.
I'll kill you!
Gotta remember I don't have Torgo.
My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave!
What? Oh, shit.
The world has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain.
The FF14. Doesn't count as a projectile? Oh. Get out the way! Oh, I had to jump over that.
Let's try.
You got spanked. It's kaiju time.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
This is brutal.
I'll fucking kill you.
There.
Dang.
You mustn't get yourself worked up.
What?
Wait!
Another time, Mythos.
So my theory right now, I haven't mentioned this yet. My theory is that Ultima like created this universe and basically created this system
Is that all of them?
of slavery. Because one of the things I've been thinking
I
about
think so.
Well, load of scum. Who the
to get a
fuck
little
invited them?
existential, as someone who is like religious,
Not that that's the biggest surprise.
the question of like why did
today.
God allow slavery is a big thing, and I think that's kind of what they might be going for here.
Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav.
Because there has to
We
be
have
like
to
a
find
fate
Clive.
thing that they're talking about here.
Right. Sorry.
Some weird intertwine just to make it a fantasy aspect. Something like that.
You missed one.
Because I have no idea what's going on with Ultima or anything
We were
like that.
worried.
But
So was I.
they kind of did the same thing with
So close.
Stranger of Paradise,
If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
where the luminaries
Just
like
glad you
basically
got out
created
there
Jack
alive.
and forced him to play the role of a villain.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kukra away.
So what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do?
I also like how they subverted the progression of the story, in that we didn't have like the kaiju battle. Instead, he got taken away.
As are you, by the looks of it.
It was starting to get kind of formulaic. I wouldn't have minded the kaiju battle with Titan though, but it was cool that they kind of subverted it to set up for like the final act of the story.
It'll give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud too. Okay, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry.
Water's important. Make sure you drink water.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Torms.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Torms will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Taya.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, that's true.
Visiting hours are over, your lordship.
It's not stopping me.
I'll be all right, Clive. I just need some rest.
Ox Cry Cliff.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun.
Otto. Is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Taya's making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world?
Is this the Sid's daughter?
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassers in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right.
I like the long ponytail. It reminds me of Kid from Chrono Cross.
A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid.
Why did Sid name her Mid?
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air.
There were so many other letters they could have chose from. Sid with an S.
I'll take that as a
Rid,
compliment.
Tid, Wid, Pid, Lid,
Well, Clive, you heard the
Kid.
professor. So,
See, look, I just said that she reminds me of Kid from Chrono Cross. It could have been Kid.
Hold on.
I feel like that would have been too on the nose, though. Sid's Kid.
Breath of fresh air.
That would be kind of weird.
Tempest, more like.
Vid. I guess there aren't any other letters they could have done that with.
Oi,
All of them sound kind of weird.
you got my
Kid with the Q.
What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
What room was it?
They didn't really explain anything though.
Plotting.
I feel like if people forgot that Sid had a, because he really only mentioned it one time, and I think it was in a letter. It wasn't even directly. I think it was through a side quest. It was through a side quest, right? Unless I'm just jumping to the conclusion of her being Sid's kid. But we'll see. I don't even remember Sidolphus. What? Let me look at his last name. I forgot what his last name was.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
It was Sidolphus Tellerman, right?
Jill looked white as a sheet when we brought her.
And what can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Oh, I guess I didn't have to come over here.
Looking for books about Torgal. I know.
How good it is to see you, Clive.
Asking about Miss.
From the moment of her very first steps.
Okay, that is Sid's daughter.
And so, as to why she has stayed away, did you know that once they had, until it was taken away? May the winds of fortune carry you far.
When we find out anything about Torgal, you'll be the first to know.
I feel like Torgal's smart enough. We could just ask him.
What's everyone whispering about?
Mid's back.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain
A real
tenderness.
yearner.
Goots, meanwhile.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Alright, let me go put my clothes in the drying machine. I'm gonna talk to Mid. Be back in like 2 minutes. Alright, Mid. Come.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then.
Yeah, she
I want to turn the room
she
down
reminds
there
me
into a
so
workshop
much of
like the
Kid
one I had at Dad's place.
from Chrono Cross.
You've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it, then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Side quest.
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
She gonna... Okay, this is the main story. It's like, is she gonna make me build the ultimate weapon or something?
Where to start? A Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Nah, can't rest. Can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna do this main quest, but I want to do this side quest real quick. Just because I like doing these. Hawks Cry Cliff in Rosaria. Where's that? Over here. Wait, is Torgal not with me? Oh, here you are. Okay.
Ready, go?
I don't like not fighting without Torgal. Or I don't like fighting without Torgal. Is how you'd phrase it. I don't think this is it.
Straight home now.
Oh, this ain't it. I should have read the thing.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
That seems cool. What else we got? Yeah, Ramu was okay, but he was probably my least favorite icon. I'll probably just replace it with this one.
Take us unaware.
Tornado. he thinks he's Luffy. Damn.
To me, boy.
That boy ain't got no potions. I cut that one super close. I used like every potion I had.
But it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Alright, back to the story.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. I dread to think what happened in Rosalith.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Maid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Won't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment...
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
I said, well, Mid.
Quite the opposite. Like father, like daughter. Go on then. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
These elixirs are way too expensive.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Back, are ya? Summer storm, that one. Not saying fortune, dear. Should last you a good while. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. That it? Fine.
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear from Kupka. We'll deal with him.
These are a lot of cool swords, but I wish we had like a... Where is this? A vanity slot or something? A glam slot?
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Marta's Rest.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there, then.
Because there's no shortcutting that one.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind.
We're on our way.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Dang, this is a lot.
This shouldn't take long.
I have Phoenix shift on.
Well done, Torgal.
traitor! Titan! To me, this one. Farewell.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Touch it. Care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Yeah, Mid be running the show. I'm gonna save up for the next limit break, I guess. That's weird. There's like 3 more slots. So this one is Odin, as far as I can tell. Bahamut might be one, and then there might be a post-game one, is what I'm guessing. Hopefully Jill doesn't die and we don't get Shiva. I don't want that to happen. Ugh, that's not happening. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, that can't happen. I don't want that to happen. She's already showing death flags. They said she's sick right now, so.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
I feel like this game wouldn't go that far as to literally kill Jill. Cause like this dude Clive's already been through enough. I don't think they do that.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there...
Unless this game goes all out and then just straight up kills Jill and Clive, that would be terrible, but that's also a possibility.
Get to work. I can't wait.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Did Bernard say how long he was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I hope he comes soon.
Side quest.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does...
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way, but griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by it. Unfortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber...
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Hey.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions.
In Northern Territories. Oh.
They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Oh, that
Fenrir
makes
the
sense.
Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
She's not paying me back. That's okay though.
With her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's doing to
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeon. Don't want to get roped into her experiments.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Who that?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight. Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favorite uncle is here!
And this is probably the prettiest shot in the game. Like this, that's incredible.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Olivier from Trails.
Any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
Yeah.
The Empire will live on.
That was a cool painting back there too. That's not true. I mean, it is true, but it's not right.
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
This dude sees his son as being disposable just because he has Bahamut, and he sees literally everyone, like his whole empire is disposable.
If that is your
The
wish,
people, the houses,
Radiance,
the lives.
I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to just one thing after another around here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, fuck me. Never thought I'd see the dear Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses came to tea.
It was good, Unc.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
What's good, Neff?
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
That's nothing. That's slight. I got like 80K on me right now.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Mid's finished outfit, now.
Alright, now is a good stopping point. I'm tired. As usual, we will be back tomorrow.
Our new leader's no better at resisting her wheedling than the old one was.
Let's hit up Maximilian for the raid. Alright, thanks for coming through, whoever's up in here. Got you later today.